So here we have the Dominion Arms, the 870 clone. I'll try to get that in good frame here. It's a 12.5-inch barrel. And what we have here is we have protected ghost sights and a front blade. And we'll look at those a little bit more carefully in a moment. It's a standard 870. This is, I'm not sure if the current 870s are making these with steel, but that's actually steel or pot steel or something like that, but it's not plastic. And it's got the standard safety and the standard slide release. These are supposed to be almost fully compatible with an 870. One of the noted difference is the choke. So this comes with a wind choke, in fact, and not a Remington choke. So that's just information that's handy to have, especially if you go out and buy a tactical Remington 870 choke and then find out that it's not going to fit your shotgun. Oh well, I'll sell it, I'm sure, without any problems. Okay, so yeah, and you have a swivel up here on the front of the gun as well. Now, a lot of the accessories for the 870 fit very well on the shotgun, especially rear stocks, etc. You see a lot of them on the internet that have the, you know, the Knox folding stocks, etc. And, you know, we're going to do something like that with this gun as well. I was tempted to just get nice shiny wood and kind of have it as a short version of a Wingmaster, but what I have a high standard that's all wood anyway, so thought I'll go a little tactical with this one and go with the black and the maybe the dark green or earth color motif. But that'll be a project that we work on. The swivel firearm does come with the ability to put a sling on it. On the front here, integrated onto the magazine cap, is a swivel. There's an issue with that. Well, really the issue is only if you want to update your forestock. This is integrated, machined on, and you can't take it off unless you grind it off. And frankly, why would you? It's a nice feature to have, especially if you're using that kind of forestock. I'm going to change the forestock on this, so I'll probably have to use a replacement. And I think I have one right here. So just to show you that a standard 870, I think this came from a Wingmaster, it's got an awfully nice finish. Just to demonstrate that 870 things, accessories are compatible on that, there's your mag cap. Fits just nicely. Alright. One of the key features on this shotgun, well, obviously is the short 12.5-inch barrel, but one of the key features is the ghost ring sights, and these are adjustable, at least for windage. I'll have to have a look at them. Oh, they're pretty loose too. I'll have to take those off, Loctite those. Since I had to remove the ghost ring sights, I figured I would just give everybody a good view of them. What we have here is we have a elevation screw. You loosen that and you can move the sight forward or back, and then we have one here which grabs the sight, so if you loosen that you can move it left to right to adjust for windage. Anyway, the quality of the sight's pretty good. The nice thing is the gun's already tapped for it, and the tapping is done quite well, so better job than I could do, certainly. There's some calibration lines here as well, so we'll bring that to the range and we'll have a little bit of a hoot trying to get that lined up, and we'll see how buckshot and slugs pattern from this. Alright, I'm just going to take this off out of frame and actually tighten it up properly. It's a little hard to do in front of the camera. So there's the big sight, and you still get a pretty good picture off of this front blade. So I think it'll be good for shooting slugs, and anyway, I guess we're going to find out, eh? Alright, so I've moved the action forward a little bit because I'm just going to pull the barrel off here. And she slides right off. So I wanted to get it off, give it a bit of a cleaning, and just for you to see that factory barrel. It's tiny. Alright, I've got my bore light here. I just thought I would give everybody. This comes with, as I mentioned before, it comes with a wind choke, and it's a modified choke. Right, so the front blade, I wanted everybody to get an opportunity to see what you're aiming down. And let's see if we can come up to that here. And with the barrel off, you can get a good view of the front blade. And there's a good view of the ghost ring sights and the orientation if you were looking down the barrel. So I was going to take the follower out, but we've got the indents here, just like on an 870. So I guess it's a really good copy. So that would have to be fixed if you were going to put a longer barrel on this and a mag extension. Alright, so right here you can see the notches in the magazine, just below the threading. Alright, so we got the Grizzly out for a test drive. So I don't know if I mentioned it or not, it is a 4+1. So 1, 2, 3, and there's 4. And she's stoked up full. I'm just gonna throw a slug in it and shoot down range at about 10 yards. The sun's pretty bright, so let's see how the sights work. This thing's supposed to be brutally loud, so it's pretty loud. Alright, let's see how she cycles. Oh, sweet. Now a couple buckshots down below. Alright, well there's the 3 buckshots. And they shot a little bit low to the right, but that's easy enough to adjust. And voila, the slug, it also shot a little bit low to the right. I'll put a few more rounds downrange, or a few more shells downrange, and see if that's just my sight picture or if the sights indeed need to be adjusted. I'm going to see if I can get 4 3-inch magnums into the magazine, and indeed you can, just barely. Woo! Alright, well as you can see, the number 1 buckshot, it did shoot a little bit to the right, so I will have to move my sight over a bit, but not very much, and 4 of those were pretty devastating. And then there's a good mix of BBs with some double-aught buck. Alright, so there is 5 2 3/4 inch 12 gauge shells and a nice small package. Now my glasses are all fogging up here, so let's see if I can actually hit anything with that. That's a target load too, by the way. And we're clear. Alright, as you can see from the bottom, we're making short work of this target. I guess I'll have to replace the plywood soon. So all my short shotguns are wood on steel, and that's really cool. That's kind of what I'm into, but I thought I'd pick this one up. It's an 870 clone. I thought there's a few things that we could do with it. We could put some different furniture on it, some tack cool stuff, and have a little bit of fun with this. And you know, some of the modern components probably have some comfortable recoil accessories, etc. So we'll play with that a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you at the range.